Hello everyone and welcome you all to another tutorial on Adobe Photoshop. So in this class, I'll be particularly telling you guys about how we can combine images. Suppose we do have 3 or 4 images in a particular page we selected and now we want to combine it. Like I want to put it layer by layer, or I do have a background frame and I want to put images on top of that background framing. So I'll be showing you guys how we can do that, how we can actually resize using the transform options. And I'll be taking a background image, and also I'll be taking few other 3 images or 4 images, something like that. And then I'll be fitting in those images as they do have different kind of size. I'll be showing you guys how we can resize them and put it under the same frame. Okay, so let's not waste time and let's get started with this amazing class. So here, to open numerous file or so many files at the same time, I'll again come to the open option from here. And as I have told you guys that I'll be putting 2 or 3 pictures inside a background. So I'll be selecting it using my control and mouse. This one, I'll take this, and this image. So I do have 3 image and 1 background image. So what I'll do is from here, I'll just open this. And once I open this, you guys can see I do have these images here. So this is the background where I want to put my images. And these are the 3 images which I want to put. Okay. So the best way we can drag our images to this place is I'll be showing you. What I'll do is I'll just select this particular button, which is the move tool. And the shortcut key for that is V. So here, using my move tool, I'll be moving this image. So what I'll do is, as I do have my image here, and I want to move it here, so I'll just click down here. Okay, this is one way how we can copy. And for me, I do basically use this one. Okay, so what I'll do is again come here. As you can see, I'm not just leaving my mouse. I'll come here in this image. As you can see, I come into a different layer, and again I'll come here and I want to put my image here, so I'll just release my mouse. So as you can see, I just released my mouse, and you can see I do have the image here. The same way, I will drag this image down as well, and I'll put it here. Okay. As you can see, the size, I'll just transform these images afterwards. And I also want to drag down this image to my first layer. So I'll come here and I'll drag down or drop it here. So here on the layer option, you guys can see I do have my background, which is the first image or the background, on top of which I have all these 3 layers or these 3 images. Okay, so here you can see these particular images I did put on top of this particular page here. So from here I can actually view 3 images. So what I'll be doing is I'll also readjust the size of these particular images. So for that, what I can do is first I will come to the option layers. Okay, and after that, I'll go to the edit option from here. And after going to the edit option, you can see I do have an option called transform. Okay. And under transform, I do have the scaling option. So you can see I do have the scaling option as well. So what I'll do is I can just scale the image from here. As you can see, the way I want. And here now, the same image here also I can transform it. Okay, so as I do have this image now, so I'll come to this particular layer here, which is the layer 3, and The same way, I'll go to edit and I will try to transform. Okay. I will be just transforming here. Okay. So just under the free transform, I do have the transform option. I'll click on this, click on the scaling here. So I'll just tell you guys about a basic navigation key, which is a control plus minus if you're in the Windows. And if you're using Mac, then you can just use command plus the minus. As you can see, once I click on the minus, I go like I just zoom out, and the same way if I click on plus using the control, I'll just zoom in. Okay, so this is a shortcut key, and here you can see that I do have my frame. I can see my frame just outside as well. Okay, I do have the frame outside my image as well. So from here, what I can do is I can just adjust the size of this particular image, position it accordingly. Okay, here as you can see, I have just positioned this particular image. And now I can just click on enter and now it's fixed. And the same way, now if I want to change the scale again. So let me just change the scaling, go to edit again, and after that go to transform scaling, and I will just increase the size a little bit, position it accordingly, and from here now I'll click on enter. And now I do have these two images, and now I'm in the layer or one or this particular image here. You can see. So let me just again click on Control and plus key. Okay. So here, as you can see, I do have this image and I want to scale it. Like I want to make it a little bigger that it just suits my frame. As you can see, this both images kind of suits the frame, but this one looks too small. So in that case, again, I'll come to the edit option, go to the transforms, go to scaling, and using this I can just scale this properly, okay, the way I want. I can just put it somewhere here. As you can see, I have scaled it accordingly, and if I want to zoom uh, out, I can use doing control minus key. So here I do have my particular page here, like a particular frame where I have put on different images. So I'll click on enter. So here, after clicking on enter, you guys can see I just reframed all the images here in my particular frame, inside my frame, and I can just readjust the size as well from here. Okay. So here it kind of looks empty here in this particular space. So what I can do is I can also open up from here. Okay, let me add a picture. So I'll just open this. And here, as I have told you, I'll just come here, drag this one and bring it here. Okay, I do have this. Click on this particular layer, go to the edit option, go to transform, click on scaling, and now I can just scale this image according to my need. Okay, yeah, now my frame looks good, and I'll just click enter and it's done. And from here, actually, you guys can see I can readjust the positioning of each and every particular image here. Okay. And if you can see, I do have a frame here. like on top of a particular layer. Here on my layering, you can see this one is the background, this one is the layer 1, layer 2, layer 3, and layer 4. And here, if I just put this image on top of this one, it will just overlay, like it will be on top of this one. Okay, as in last class I have explained you guys about layering. Okay, but here if I change it, okay, now my layer 3 is on top of layer 4, so I have this particular image here, and if I put it now on top of this, here you can see it will come underneath this particular image, but whereas it will come on top of this image and this one as well, because this the picture which I have, like the moon here, okay, this one is the layer 4, but here I do have it under the layer 3. So this picture is the layer 3. Okay, and I can rename all this file as well, just double clicking on it. If I want to view it, or if I want to unview, okay, I can do that as well. Okay, if I don't want to view the background, here you can see I do have a mosaic here. Okay, so I'll again click on this one. So I do have this particular frame here where I have put down images. So in this class, I have shown you guys how we can add images to a particular frame, and I have also told you guys about few of the basic navigation, like I have showed you guys how we can zoom in and zoom out using my keyboard. So I hope you guys have understood the basic of how we can add images on top of a frame, or image on images. So in next class, we'll be learning on how to fix an image using different kind of levels. Okay, so hope to see you all in the next tutorial, and I hope that you guys are understanding this tutorial properly and going on with the class and following the instructions whatever I'm giving in this kind of tutorial. So hope to see you all in the next tutorial, and take care and bye for now.